Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp Blind. Last episode, we concluded a 3-hour extravaganza as it was an insane grind to get through the final mission of the Green Earth campaign. We are closing in on the ending here as we enter Black Hole's own territory and take on Sturm in Mission 33, Hot Pursuit. Let's see what it's all about. Sturm takes command, blitz the Black Hole Citadel. Doesn't look like it's a big map. 8 cities, 6 factories, 3 ports, no airports, no missile silos. That gives me hope that it's not going to be another 3-hour marathon of a mission. He's not going to let you scrubs make a mess of it. He's going to make a mess of it himself. That's true. They've mostly just lost over and over again. Looks like I get to take 3 people. I'm sorry, Sammy, but given how poorly things went last time, I think I'm going to go with Max and Grit, because Max and Grit should be a great complement to each other. Oh, this last one's going to be a tough call. Did it say there were no airports, but there were ports? Then Drake might be a good call. Kanbei is sort of a good... He's good for anything, really, because his units are powerful. Let's go with him. Because like I said, when there's unknown variables, Kanbei is just a good all-rounder. That's so absurd. Oh, yeah. Yes, they stole money through pipes, because that's how it works. Glad I brought Grit, then. The other vital elements will be sending the CO best suited for the mission at hand, and using decoys against the black cannons. Oh, yeah! Colin would be good at making lots of decoys, but we can't bring both Grit and Colin. Let's just confirm. Yep, take out the 3 black cannons. Alright. So I guess he's going to be breaking out his own units by destroying these seams, right? Otherwise, what are all these things doing there? Because these are not artillery. And... He has no factories, does he? Interesting. Okay, we've got ports we can take over. That'll be good for Drake. Oh, he already has a port. Ah, and Kanbei has an airfield. Looks like I might have chosen pretty well here. Alright, well. Let's get started by doing some more capturing. Maybe save up for a bomber. Well, let's see. Okay, wow. Those things have wide coverage. Maybe bombers aren't a great idea. I think the Grit's long-range artillery are gonna be key. Oh, right, I didn't bring Drake. What am I even saying? I didn't bring Drake at all. What the heck? That said, Grit's battleships will have incredible range, so... Honestly, that being the case, Grit could be even better than Drake to be the naval commander here, because that range is going to be key. So that may be just fine. Poor Kanbei, as usual, is the farthest away from getting other resources. Although the transport chopper will help a great deal with that. Oh yeah, let's not forget about those. I saw them, was like, let me keep track of them, and then forgot about them. There, that way we can keep them in view. Maybe I'll want a submarine or two. Or a cruiser and a battleship. It's going to be tough to afford that. Got a whole fleet bearing down on us. One of each. Oof. That's going to be rough. Yeah, Grit's going to have issues with that. And this battleship is going to make things interesting trying to capture this stuff. Maybe I should save up for a bomber. Sink the cruiser first, and then I can have my way with the sub and battleship. Wow, I forgot the range was that insane on those things. Getting the sinking feeling this is going to be another pain in the butt kind of mission. Capturing those cities is going to be an issue too. These factories are out of range. There, we need some bombers to deal with the fleets coming at us. Now, thankfully, Max's bombers will be very powerful. Good grief. get bombarded by the battleship there, unfortunately. But, not much to be done, I suppose. Let's see. Nope, I don't have anybody that I put in the path of the lasers, I don't think. Still can't afford a bomber. Maybe Kanbei wasn't such a great idea, just because it seems like building stuff really fast is going to be important here, and that is not his forte. I would love to have been able to bring Colin, but since I brought Grit, I can't also bring Colin. Okay, that sub is going to go for my battleship, of course. I don't know if this really is the kind of mission where good direct combat is that useful, but who else would I bring? I guess I don't have to bring an Orange Star CO, do I? Who didn't I bring? I didn't bring anybody from Green Earth. Who might be better? Eagle, maybe? For powerful air? It's not that much better than Max, because Max will have the very powerful bombers. Speaking of which, I might as well build another one. Yeah, I think this CO choice is probably fine. I think. We are so going to get sunk by that submarine, but this is tough to deal with. He's got one of everything, so he can counter anything I make. I'm gonna want missile artillery, a lot of it. Finally build a bomber. Of course, we're just going to get shot down by the cruisers, so why did I bother doing that? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Tricky start here, because he can counter everything. His battleship's pretty far away, so maybe a rocket artillery will be good. And save up for another one, I suppose. Oops. I knew I was going to make that mistake, probably over and over again. Oh yeah, it can pull into port. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm doing this all wrong. I think that's safe to say. This is a mess. Shouldn't have put this here. I just forgot. Okay, let's think this through. How do I counter these fleets at the beginning? I'm not sold on Kanbei. He's such a slow starter. That might have been an error. I don't know that I'm sold on Max. I don't know that direct combat, being powerful at that, is going to help. Anyway, this isn't working out too well. I mean, I can do that, but there's no blind spot for the black cannons, so that's not that helpful. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jess. Not really. I tried that. It didn't work. My battleship is getting destroyed. No, Grit. You're not being helpful. I hate to tell you. Okay, the battleship was a bad idea. Maybe if I build missile artillery with Grit instead. Okay, I don't want to retry because it'll give me the same bunch of units, and I'm not sold on it. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try to think of a better CO selection. Nothing wrong with Olaf, but I don't see that he brings any strengths to the table that are useful for this particular situation. I really wish I could bring Colin and Grit. Oh, it tells me at the bottom how many COs I get. I think there were some previous videos where I was just missing that. Let's try Eagle instead of Max. I guess Grit is okay for number 2. I'm definitely going to want a long-range specialist. There's no question of that. For the third one, yeah, Kanbei just starts so slow. So who would be better? Sensei, maybe. Because if we already start controlling a bunch of cities, and he has an ability that spawns a bunch of infantry, infantry spam might be pretty good here, actually. As I think about it. And he has powerful battlecopters, and I can see that being useful too. So he's a strong contender. That's not going to be Kanbei or Sonya. So aside from him, it could be an Orange Star CO. And he has no strengths and weaknesses, and he can heal. The healing's not bad, obviously. We said infantry could be good, but I think that Sensei's infantry abilities are probably better under the circumstances. Yeah, okay, Sensei, you're up. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to check Sturm's CO information. Is there going to be any different dialogue based on the COs I chose? Doesn't look like it. I'm just checking to see if unique dialogue comes up, but doesn't look like it's happening.
Yep. Come in.
Right.
Okay, so... Alright. The apparent Commander-in-Chief. His units have plus 20 to firepower and defense with movement costs of 1 across all terrain types except in snow. That's really powerful. Likes invasions, hates peace. He focuses all his energy on his superpower, which is so strong that he doesn't need a normal one. And yeah, we already knew about Meteor Strike, so it doesn't look like he's changed all that much. Battlecopter. But first infantry. Let's try to remember those this time. We'll try. There we go. See if that's a better counter. Because honestly, it's these early naval units that are my entire problem, really. I don't see any factories for Sturm, because units are all trapped and don't seem interested in getting out. So once I deal with the naval units, I pretty much have all the time in the world to build up an attack and figure things out, from what I can tell. Not gonna stop there this time. Come closer. I'll be able to build another one next turn. Meanwhile, I could build another infantry. It's not going to stop me from building another artillery next turn. I know not to go here because the cruiser will pull into port and attack me. This will be fine, though. Oh, the cruiser will be able to attack the one I build here. Well, it may not be your specialty, Sensei, but I think some rockets might serve you well, too. So that when the cruiser comes in to start attacking, you can blow it up. Ugh. Of course. Of course. Where is my universal threat range button? God. That would be so useful. I didn't really feel the lack of it until some of these Black Hole Rising missions that are just filled with super long-range weapons everywhere. Now I'm starting to feel the lack of it a bit. Alright, get first strike on this cruiser. And then the bomber will be able to destroy these with impunity, and it'll be great and glorious. I want another one, please. And Sensei, sorry I got your chopper basically destroyed already. Well, get another one. So Sensei is the one who's going to be struggling because of my mistake. And also because it's not like battle copters were ever a great counter to this. It's just, you know, they're okay, they're decent. I really got Sensei for when his ability charges and I can spawn a whole bunch of dudes all at once. Loads and loads of decoys. Knew that would happen. But at least now it's in range of my missile launcher. I think. Or is it in the dead zone? Hang on. No, it's not. Good. It's the next target. It's just out of range of Grit's full power artillery, so... dead. Good job, Eagle. And now, okay, I think to the west it's under control, so it's Sensei who needs... Nope, I see you, Laser. It's Sensei who needs help now. Nothing's in range of Oh, never mind. The submarine's in range of this one. This one will have to reposition to get the cruiser in range. That's fine. Infantry are not going to be able to get through that without taking the hits. But what can you do? If it takes the hit, it takes the hit. It can still capture. It'll just be slow. Actually, it can't get through that without taking 2 hits, so never mind. We're going to need an APC or something. Or this being Grit, we're going to need another rocket artillery. Because it's Grit. I guess 2 infantry could get through without both of them dying, and we could capture this city. Sure. What else am I going to do with these guys? Wow, I'm already going to be able to summon a bunch of dudes. I'm surprised how fast that charge is, considering it's pretty good. Alright, Cruiser, you're kind of annoying. Cruiser will just hit it. It won't one-shot it this time, though. Sure. And then...
can do for you.
Conjure squads of men out of thin air!
Copter command.
If you too train hard and turn into an awesome old man, you will also be able to conjure squads of men out of thin air. Alright, let's move this one out of range of the laser. Oh, I'd forgotten that Sensei's remix is so cool sounding. It's a lot better than his default theme. I'm not a big lounge jazz fan, I'm afraid. It's kind of appropriate for him, but not really my kind of music. But this one, this is Sonic the Hedgehog Sensei, and it's pretty awesome. Alright, this has already convinced me that Sensei was a good pick. Look at the loads of guys we have to just throw at this now. Make targets of themselves. How did he charge his thing already? Seriously, how did that charge so fast? There hasn't even been much fighting.
Fear is all you have left. Meteor strike.
Yeah, figured. That's the concentration of the most expensive, best units. That's depressing. Hey, the cruiser didn't attack my chopper. That's weird. You wouldn't think that 6 little ships would be so hard to deal with, but for a variety of reasons, they kind of are. Oh, jeez. Can't quite get there. And I have to position really carefully. I guess it's safe to be here, and hopefully it can attack next turn. Things are looking okay over here. It sucks what happened to Grit's forces, but what can you do? We're just gonna have to put up with that. I was hoping to finish it. All bombers all the time when you're when you're Eagle, at least in a situation like this. At least two of them were already on bases, so they get a little bit of regen. That's nice. Alright, I guess the rest of you are just gonna have to start healing up. And prepare for the big assault in a few turns' time. You two get to practice dodgeball. Wow, how am I at over half an hour already? It doesn't feel like I've been at it that long, but I guess I have. Do I get the cruiser or the battleship? Let's get the cruiser, because then my choppers have free reign. I said, die, cruiser. Nice, okay. Now things are under control over here as well, so I think the fleets are dealt with. Which means we can start gathering for a giant bonsai charge. That was an accident, but oh well. Life goes on. We're in range of 2 cannons there. Never mind, they're all dead. Oh, and I forgot about that too. I knew it was only a matter of time before I forgot about the lasers. I guess Sturm's thing must have already been most of the way charged, and I just wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, Eagle, you're just gonna amass bombers for a huge run on the mini cannons, I guess. Okay, Western Fleet dealt with. Okay, and I didn't accidentally put it in range of that. This is going to be tough to take the black cannons. Because there's just... Well, is there going to be a way to do this? I could land some artillery over here. Grit's missile launchers might have enough range to hit these ones over here. This one... I don't know how I'm going to deal with the middle one. We'll see. It's kind of contrived how these pipes block air movement as well as ground movement. But that's okay. It's just a contrivance for interesting mission design, so we'll let that go. Even though it does not make sense. Ah, that's depressing. That he was just at the edge of the middle one's range. Alright, Eastern Fleet will soon be dealt with. You guys need to get out of the laser's line of fire and heal up. Of course, I forgot about that. God, my kingdom for a threat zone button. Okay, move this out of the way. I guess that's pretty much it for this turn. Well, we can capture one city over here. That's really all I wanted them to do anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, since the fleets are basically dealt with, well, we still have to finish that sub. Now we just build up a ridiculously huge force and put up with occasionally getting meteored in the meantime. Don't go in range of the laser. Now, there are perfectly good vertical roads kind of showing where the lasers fire, but I just keep on derping on it because I'm thinking about so many different things at once. Soon I'll be able to conjure more infantry out of thin air. That'll be nice. Yeah, I think that's it for that turn. I guess we're not going to get meteored all that much now while we build up our forces. Yeah, now there's not really any particular danger of losing, I don't think. Because aside from the factories, which are a special thing and there are no giant factories on this map, I've never seen a single map where, in Advance Wars, where the enemy just gets reinforcements from off-board, like in, say, Langrisser, so I don't think that's a thing in this game. All of which is to say, yeah, I think that we're safe from attack now. So at this point, it's just a puzzle to figure out how to overcome that very intimidating defensive line. And we can kind of take our time building up if we need to. So I'm going to make a distraction by having tons of infantry all capturing at once. And the CPU hates it when you do that and makes a big priority out of them. So I'm hoping infantry trying to capture these cities are going to be priority targets for the cannons, leaving my other units alone. We'll see. It's what I'm going to try. Whether it works out that way is another question. And it may not be a grid artillery, but it should still be useful, so... And then hordes of battle choppers to fly in and do some damage as well. I think another few turns and we'll be ready to launch a massive assault. I suspect it's going to take multiple waves. And yeah, if we're not dealing or taking any damage, I don't think we're going to charge our meters, so... I could just intentionally throw away a couple of units so since they can conjure another horde of dudes. Why not? It's silly, but it works. Oh, these have tons of fuel. Oh, that's within range of the laser. Let's not do that again. What are you going to do about it, Sturm? You're just going to sit there in your fortress, you coward? Oh, that's right. Don't I have to have a unit destroyed, not just damaged, to charge my meter? So that guy can just sit there at 1 hit point forever, and it won't charge anything, and he'll never die. Because the cannons can't kill things, because that's how cannons work, you see. That's not a big deal. It's not that important that I immediately conjure another horde of dudes. Grit. You should be able to start blowing these up without even having to get in range, so that will be pretty key. Grit, my man, you are going to be so key to winning this mission, I think. Boy, when I chose him as one of my COs, I had no idea just what an important choice that was. I guess, with Grit, we can just blow all these up without even having to take any casualties from them at all. Though, that'll take a little longer, so... I could also just charge with everything and that'll be faster. Alright, well... As funny as it would be for you to just sit there forever, constantly getting shot. Funny in a sadistic kind of way. Let's not do that. Oops. Oh my god, it's so easy to forget every space that's covered by all those cannons. Okay, just don't go north of this line, basically. This road is our termination point. Okay, that one's a little low on fuel, but we currently have enough money to build another one, so you're going to have to wait for refueling. Alright, let's start the bombardment. How much damage did we do? Okay, we two-shot them. This is going to be a good start. No! I forgot again! Oh my god. I know that's on me for derping, but... God, just give me a button to hit to show where the threat zones are so that I remember not to do that. Guess there's no use complaining about things that I'm not going to get. It's like the programmers are going to come to my house and add that, so... You'd think that after a while I'd remember not to put things in those danger zones, but nope. Those lasers are so annoying. So are the big cannons. The mini cannons aren't a big deal. They're easy to remember. Alright, we got more choppers that need repairs because I'm a dum-dum. It's getting crowded over here. It's faster to just keep building new ones though, isn't it? Okay, don't park here. Don't go north of this line. So I guess that means you have to stop here. I'm gonna be ready to attack soonish. I just want to blow up at least a couple more of these. I've been forgetting to capture this. Turn after turn, I've been forgetting about that. It's not a huge deal, but it means I've gotten slightly less production. Alright. Very, very soon we're going to launch our massive assault. In fact, we're going to do it now. No, we're going to wait one more turn. That's tough talk, Stern, considering you're just sitting there behind your pipes and all your cannons. Why don't you come out, you coward? Actually, I'm glad he didn't, because if he attacked with all that at the beginning of the mission, I'd be totally dead. So thanks for sitting back in your fortress and brooding, Sturm. Oops, restart turn. I got a little too click happy there. He has no air, so why would I build a fighter? 50 minutes? Doesn't feel that long. I can't believe this is taking so long. There we go. Alright, we're going to finish off 2 more cannons, and then next turn we charge. Beautiful. Actually, can I pre-destroy the seam? Am I in range to do that? I am! That's a good idea, too. Sensei's getting money faster than he can spend it just building is building choppers, so maybe he should make some other kinds of units too. Or maybe he should just save up for lots and lots of choppers. That's not a terrible idea. I might just throw these guys into the battle even though they're hurt. I think that's a better idea, actually. Okay, it's been a long time coming, but the time is finally here. Attack, attack, attack! Coming for you, Sturm! You will know fear. And don't shoot down my bombers because look, juicy capturing infantry. You know you want them. And I guess these guys are just going to have to charge so they can get into range for more attacking. The charge of the artillery. So many capturing infantry! And helicopter charge! Oops, I stopped an artillery in the path of a laser. Oh well, whatever. Alright, your move, Sturm. What you got?
My name is Sturm.
I know your meteor's not charged up. I'd be scared if it was. You'd be able to do so much damage. Dang it, he's going for the bombers. He's not taking the bait and going for the capturing infantry. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, it begins. These lasers gotta go. They're so annoying. Do I really want to let these out? Am I ready for that? I'm not sure I'm ready for that. I think I need to destroy the things to the west and the east first. There, that's one down. We need another opening. And yeah, the rocket artillery need to keep on charging so that they can get into range. They're so slow. They're so slow. Once they get off the road. Maybe you should just wait here and heal up a bit. Okay, don't take that road. Fine. Maybe let's start building some regular artillery. They don't have as much range, unfortunately, but I can spam them pretty good. And they'll be faster off-road, so there's that. Yay. There, now I'll really be able to spam infantry. Look at all the cities I'll be able to build them from. Also, I'm going to be making so much money. Let's crank out more bombers. Heck, get in there. That stuff is scary, but aside from just a couple anti-rockets, it can't handle my air. And I've got a huge air force. Okay, we're getting a little log jammed. Could send a couple guys over to the east to start capturing over there. That's why the lasers have to go. They're too annoying. Just kill the laser, that's all I care about. Screw that laser. It's so annoying. Get out of here. Okay, nothing more to be done there, I guess. Yes. Yes, okay, good. This one's not quite in range yet, but can start getting in there. I think I need the rocket artillery. I think unless I use Grit's ability to boost his range that oh no. Oh yeah, I killed that laser. I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I don't think the regular artillery... Well, no, never mind. I'm wrong. I can just park them here. That would be in range. So yeah, just lots of regular artillery from Grit now, I think. Will do the job. Yeah, I'll just spam regular artillery, it'll be fine. Because, oh my gosh, the rocket artillery are just so slow. They can't even move 3 spaces to get through a little, just a couple guys like this, it's crazy. is looking somewhat promising, I think. The copter spam is maybe a little bit of a distraction, if nothing else. They're kind of log jamming it a bit though, which isn't quite what I want, so maybe I should move some of them out of there. Did I want to do that? No, I didn't. Okay, actually, yeah, I would have wanted to do that. Oh well. I wish it would still show you the numbers on the unit left that you're controlling. It's a little odd that it doesn't, because if I'd seen that I had 5 on that, I would have joined them. Oh well. Maybe I should hold some back. Like I said, I don't want to log jam it too much so that I trip over my own units. That's already happening. You don't need it to happen even more. Okay. It's fine, I can live with that. Bombers are just taking horrendous damage, but that ability is now ready. Oh, come on. Finish it. Just finish it. Those anti-airs are being a real pain. Alright, let's remember we can join units. I have not made nearly enough use of that in this playthrough, and that's my bad, because I should. It's very useful. Oh, I can't quite afford a bomber, actually. Alright, well, let's use his ability now, I think. Lightning Drive.
Speed is the lifeblood of battle.
The eagle soars above you.
Lightning strike.
Oh, it's Lightning Strike, not Lightning Drive when it's the full version. That is another really good theme. I like a lot of those CO Power remixes. Okay, good. I think we're about to destroy the first of them. Excellent. 1 to go. I think we're on the verge of victory. I hope. Nine is good enough. Maybe save up for another rocket artillery. Maybe. Nah, I think spam is the answer here. Just so that no matter how much of my stuff he hits, it won't really matter that much because I have too much of it. Oh no, he's charged up. Oh, this is going to be awful. Oh, that's gonna set me back trying to put an end to this. Just spread out our stuff enough that it won't matter too bad, I guess. Might as well use the power. The power.
Still got it. Copter command.
I love it. Sonic the Hedgehog Sensei, go! I'm not so convinced I want to destroy that and let all those out. I like how sometimes the infantry kind of hop when you give them a move order. It's vaguely adorable. Hang on, okay. Kind of trying to clear space here so that I can get artillery in to shoot the remaining cannons. Okay, this is gonna be bad when he, Okay, good, I'm glad he shot that. Oh, he shot it twice. That's perfect. Now my artillery didn't take the hits. Okay, now this is gonna suck. Wait, he didn't use it. Why on earth didn't he meteor me? I mean, it's convenient he didn't. But it doesn't make a lot of sense from his perspective. Eagle, your job is basically done. I'm so confused as to why he didn't meteor me. Just the CPU showing a bit of mercy, maybe? Very strange. Well, I think that we are indeed close to a resolution now. That's 2 down, 1 to go. Okay, yeah, this is promising. Oh yeah, these are way faster on the grass. And thanks to Grit, they have respectable range. Grit truly was the key to this mission. Of course, Eagle's bombers were also pretty helpful in destroying the enemy fleet early on. Honestly, I kind of conjured all those infantry just for fun, because it's not like they're doing anything. I'm just amused by the idea of summoning hordes of infantry out of nowhere. It's like a weird D&D spell. Summon World War II infantry. That'd actually be pretty powerful if they've all got rifles and stuff. Yeah, the hordes of battlecopters ended up not really doing anything. Sensei, I'm not convinced you actually contributed that much to this fight. No, don't shoot that. Uh-oh. Now he's using his ability. Are you dragging it out, Sturm?
Meteor strike.
are you dragging it out? Oh, he's striking over there? What a strange target. Not what I was expecting at all. But sure, thanks. I really appreciate that you didn't hit my artillery that I'm going to desperately need to finish off your last cannon. But they're still not in range either. Oh, right. Never mind. It is. It's just, it's Eagle's turn. Now, I think the way Sturm does his calculation is he determines which tile he can strike to do the most damage in credits. I wouldn't have thought that was the space that was the most, but maybe it was. 2 bombers and 2 choppers is 44,000 for the bombers, and then another 18,000 for the choppers. So it's a lot. Maybe that really was the most expensive tile he could strike. In which case, it wasn't intentional on my part, but good job me making this meteor decoy over there to save all the artillery that are the key to winning. Speaking of which, does this win the mission? Think. Oh my goodness, is it going to survive with 1 life? My life! Why? Why? Just die. Alright, next turn we win. I don't see how he can prevent it. If he meteored this, maybe, but he just used his meteor, so he can't, I don't think. Can't stop what's about to happen. This was truly your mission to shine, Grit. I won't even bother building anything else. It's clearly over. Sure. Okay, sure. Shoot the bomber. Okay, I think we win now. It has 1 life left. There's multiple artillery in range. First, it's Eagle's turn. But Eagle can't really accomplish anything. Okay, now we win. Yes. Okay, so, interesting mission. Thankfully not a 3-hour extravaganza. It was very long, but not 3 hours. It's a weird one. Once you deal with the initial fleets, which is surprisingly tricky, but once you deal with them, it's sort of hard to lose, because Sturm doesn't attack you. So it's just a puzzle to figure out how to build up a force to crack these extremely intimidating and powerful defenses. It's sort of contrived in some ways, the way it's set up. Like how you've got that horde of units just sitting behind the pipes. The idea being if you try to do it by cracking open the pipes, that's sort of a bad idea, because look at all the Neo tanks and medium tanks that'll pour out at you. Sort of encouraging you to use artillery. From a gameplay perspective, a mechanics perspective, it's fine. Just try not to think about it logically, because it's so contrived. There's quite a few missions like that, especially here in the sequel, but Like I said, the point isn't really to even remotely resemble a real battle, because it obviously doesn't. It's just to set up an interesting gameplay puzzle, and at that it succeeds, so that's fine. Oh, intentionally leaking intel, trying to lure us in. Oh, interesting.
Yes, sir.
A storm of death. Oh boy, are we gonna get missiled like crazy next mission? Kinda sounds like it. Oh wow, both Cosmoland and Macroland.
Haha.
I think we should listen to the boy.
Wait a second.
Yes.
What's that? It's a trap? Let's charge in!
My, oh my. One more nut to crack.
Interesting that I got dinged so hard on power. I guess it's true that there weren't any turns where I destroyed a large number of units at once. Really never made that my objective at all. Apparently that was a good speed score. Wow, so they expect that mission to take a long time. And even a good technique score, even with all the casualties I took, so I guess they also expect you to lose a lot of stuff. Alright.
Look who's here.
Oh cool, we put down a coalition flag that's all of our forces. That's really neat, I like that. I don't think that was the case in any of the others, no. That's pretty cool. Is this the final mission? Well, it's called Final Front. It's an 8-star mission. The final conflict has arrived. Stop the enemy's missile from launching. Looks like this may be the final mission next time. I'm expecting it to be a doozy. I will not be at all shocked if this is another 3-hour extravaganza. At least I'm kind of mentally prepared going into it this time. So yeah, looks like we are really close to the end of the campaigns. Well, hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.